Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Crazy Pie. In this video, we are going to be talking about Apex Legends and if this gun that I'm about to be talking about is still one of the most popular, most used, and one of the best guns in all of Apex Legends. Now, I used to talk about guns a lot on this channel in Apex till we covered a lot, pretty much most of them. If you guys would like to see me go more in depth on gun guys and gun reviews and stuff like that in Season 3, even though it is late in the game's life cycle, comment down below. I would actually enjoy doing those again, and I would actually enjoy to put them out again. But today we're going to be talking about one of what used to be during Apex Legends Season 1 and 2, the most popular gun in the entire game, especially during Apex Legends Season 1. We're going to be saying if this gun is still good, which I mean obviously it probably is after you see the name and you've probably seen the thumbnail. But we're also going to be taking a look and seeing if this gun stands good against the rest, because now that most players are getting better at this game and they are finding out better and better combos to use, this gun might not be that good anymore. It's very easy to use, it has good damage, but if you just learn to use some of the harder weapons to use and master their recoil patterns, this gun doesn't really feel that beneficial to use if you already know how to use the better guns. And the gun that I'm talking about here is the R301 carbine assault rifle. Alright, so I'm not going to go into most of the gun uses light ammo, it has a clip size of 18. That stuff really doesn't matter here. I don't really want to talk too much about the stats of the gun other than mostly the damage, and I'm going to be pulling up another gun here that I want to compare stats to. That gun being the flatline, because if you don't know, the flatline is basically just a harder to use version of the R301, which is what I was talking about if the R301 is still a viable option. Now the reason I'm asking that is because most players have actually improved their skill gap and have increased the amount of guns that they can use perfectly. Most people know how to control the recoil of most of the guns now in Apex Legends. And with that being said, does that make the R301 still viable? Let's talk about it. So getting into the damage numbers here, for the R301 carbine rifle, every single time you shoot someone in the body, you're going to be dealing 14 damage per shot. Every single time you hit them in the head, you're going to be dealing 28 damage per shot, and every single time you hit them in the leg, you will be dealing 10.5 damage per shot. Now if you compare this over to the VK47 flatline, you're going to be hitting them for 19 damage every single headshot or body shot, 38 damage every single headshot, and 14.25 or 14.25 every single leg shot. Now this is way bigger than the R301, and not to mention you also have an extra 2 bullets in the clip, which is very good, and you have a shorter reload time. You have the exact same tactical reload time, but your full reload time is about 10 milliseconds shorter. Not any difference whatsoever, but you guys still understand what I mean. You have more damage, a higher magazine count, as well as a faster reload time. But let's talk about the fire rate. Alright, I'm not just trying to compare the R301 to the flatline here, I'm just trying to compare it to most assault rifles especially. The R301 has a pretty fast fire rate, which is why it's actually pretty decent. It has a 13.5 shot per second fire rate, whereas the flatline, it's just my example gun for this video, only has 10 shots per second, so you're getting an extra 3.5 shots per second if you switch to the R301, which is actually pretty good. Alright, you guys don't know it too much yet, or you might not. Fire rate is crucial. Alright, if you can get a faster fire rate, you are going to be winning more gunfights. I'm sorry, it's just as simple as that. Trust me, alright? But if we're going to talk about the time to kill here, a time to kill for just straight up body shots, no armor, no nothing. For the R301, it's 0.52 seconds to 1.04 seconds, alright? It'll take you about 8 to 15 shots to kill, and if you use in the flatline, it'll be about 6 to 11 shots to kill, going from 0.50 seconds to 1 second. Now, obviously that range is a gap between the different armor types, but you guys understand what I'm saying here. The R301 might have a faster fire rate and it might have better recoil and might be easier to control, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is the better gun. Just for the fact alone, you have a higher rate of kill and a higher chance to kill faster with the flatline. That's pretty beneficial. That is pretty big, and I would like to see that in my arsenal. But at the same time, it depends on what type of player you are. If you are a bad player and you need to learn how to control recoil in the game, first of all, hop into the training mode. Second of all, pick up the R301. The R301 is a very easy gun to use. You know, that's its biggest strength. The main reason why most people flock to the R301 is because of how simple it is to use this gun. You don't even need to have any skill whatsoever to use this gun. All you have to do is aim and shoot and have a little bit of accuracy. You're not going to have much recoil compared to a gun such as the flatline, but you will still have a bit of recoil to deal with, but it's not even that bad, so you can do it, you can deal with it, and you can have a good game. Will I go out on a limb here and say this is still one of the best guns in Apex Legends? Honestly, not. I really don't want to say that, but it's not one of the best. It's close, but it's definitely not one of the best. It definitely is one of the best, alright? It definitely is up there in the top 5, but I feel like you'd have an easier chance getting more kills if you just took your time in the training mode and the firing range, practice your recoil control with guns such as the flatline and just a bunch of other stuff like the R99, the Hemlock, etc, etc, etc. Practice with all of that stuff first and then get to know which guns you'd like better, because if you only use the R301, obviously you become accustomed to using that gun and obviously you're going to like it better. So try out other guns, let me know how you like them, and let me know if you still feel the same way I do after trying out some other guns. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, my name has been Crazy Pie. Please feel free down below to leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel so that you never miss future Apex Legends content. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.
It's just fired.